Hello, Grace Sacramento. My name is Daniel Yoon. I'm one of the pastors here at the church. Well, I'm currently at my house, but I've invited a few friends to talk a little bit about some of the exciting ways to get plugged in, some of the exciting ways to grow at Grace Sacramento. I'll introduce them as we go through this, but you all know Brad. He's going to lead us through so one of the big events that we're holding once a month, and so I'll let him talk a little more about that.
Great. Hey, everybody. Daniel's going to show you on the webpage how to get connected with the things that we're talking about. And so as he opens that up, I'm excited to announce that we're going to be revisiting our cultural conversations. That's a conversation we started online with a panel discussion about race and reconciliation early in the summer. And we're going to continue that conversation this fall, beginning with a cultural conversation once a month, beginning Sunday, November 1st. And if you want to learn more about that, you can go to the website here, scroll down to these quick links where it says Growing at Grace Sacramento. Click on that quick link, and the first thing on the page is information about our cultural conversations. You can click that picture. It's going to tell you a little bit more about the book that we're using. It's a book called One Blood by a guy named John Perkins. On November 1st, we're going to begin with a panel conversation about the church as a place for reconciliation. And you can go right here on the website to buy the book, to sign up for the Zoom, and even right now to download a PDF of the first 2 chapters so that you can read those in preparation before the conversation next week. So click on that link and join us for cultural conversations next week. I'm going to pass it off to Jeff to tell us what the next thing is on the list here.
So I'm leading a study called God of Promise. We're looking into covenant theology, and this is going to take place Thursday nights at 7 p.m. for 10 weeks. In order to sign up for the study, go to our website, and then you'll scroll down, as Daniel has here, to a God of Promise. And if you click on that picture, it'll open things up, and it'll tell you a little more about our study. And near the bottom, there's a large box that says, click here to register. If you click there, you can give us your name and your contact info, and we'll reach out to you, and we'll get you the Zoom link for the study. We'll be meeting on Zoom. And we'll also send you the handouts that we'll be utilizing each week that you can print before we get together. You might be wondering, why covenant theology? Well, we're going to really start with the very basics. This study is designed for people that have never even heard the term. It's designed basically starting from square one. But the reason covenant theology is important is starting with Adam in the garden, going through all of human history. There never has been a person that was not in a covenant relationship with God. So we'll learn more about our salvation, more about our relationship to God, and more about God himself, and most of all, more about the future that God holds for us, which is blessed. So I'll turn this over to Stephen now.
Well, hey guys. So one of the other ways that we're setting up for us to grow in our faith is through something called grace groups. I'm sure you've heard about them before. We've been doing them at Grace for, I don't know, pretty close to 2 years, year and a half, 2 years. And what I want to do is just tell you a little bit about what we do in a grace group. And we focus on building our community, so within your group. And then we talk about kind of building your faith through studying God's word. So that's kind of we put ourselves into the discipleship of Christ. We read his word. We figure out how to apply that. And then we might even help each other be accountable for what we're learning. And so on the same page, you can link to grace groups. And then here we are. And then so you can read about grace groups. You can read more about what they are. And if you scroll down a little bit, Daniel, you'll see there's another big click to register here. Now, what we're doing, though, is we're asking people who are interested in grace groups. Maybe you haven't decided fully yet, but you're going to tell us kind of where you are, your contact information, who might be coming to a grace group. Sometimes there's young families who will bring their kids. Sometimes It's one parent or both parents, or maybe you have some adult children. And then the big thing we need from you guys right now is, what's the best night of the week that you might be available? Because grace groups decide, are we going to meet once a week or every other week or what? But the group gets together, we figure out how we want to interact, and this is where we start. So Daniel, back to you.
All right, thanks, Stephen. Again, there's some exciting ways for us to grow, and so I would encourage you to find us on our website and find your way to a landing place where again you would feel comfortable and you can grow in your faith and register. Let us know how we can serve you, and so again I would highly encourage you to find yourself there and sign up today. All right, thank you very much. Peace of Christ.